Glory be to God. Welcome to D Weaver Art here on YouTube. Praise God. Thank you so much for watching. I want to share with you guys today in this video the vital necessity. It's not that serious, y'all. It really ain't. But the importance, if you want to get it right, of having a design plan for your plein air painting. Now, there have been many times that I haven't done this, and I pretty much did pretty good. But there have been a few occasions, just like the one you're about to see, or watching right now, I should say, of a painting that didn't turn out the way I wanted it. And there's two reasons for that. Number one, just a struggle in getting the light, the sunlight on the trunk of the tree. And I think the thing that threw me off was not just really analyzing it and taking the note down through having a thumbnail sketch. It's so important to have a thumbnail sketch when you do a plein air painting. Now listen, you guys are brand new, because this video is really for a beginner. Even though I've been painting for a few years in plein air, I am no expert at all. I have a lot of learning to do, and but I enjoy this journey and I'm enjoying the process as well. So with that being said, I want to share with you guys my thoughts going into this, and I will just be straight up with you. Most of the time when I do a plein air painting, I tend to look for things that are inspiring to me. And this particular day, I kind of went a few places to try to find some places to paint, and I was discouraged due to the fact that there was one area I wanted to paint at. It was closed off due to recent flooding. So I went to KDC. So here at KDC, I was in the yard or the lawn of KDC and did a painting behind it of the center, Kennedy Douglas Center. So while I was there, I looked at my scene, I looked at what I wanted to do, and I need to get to painting. I need to get to painting. I only have a few minutes of light. I know it wasn't near dark, but the lighting was really good that I liked at the time. So I just took it upon myself to do the sketch in paint, which I normally do, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. But what I'm trying and I'm struggling to explain here is that it's very important to do a thumbnail sketch of your scene or design that you want to paint. So I'm sitting here, as you can see here in the picture. I'm doing the line drawing. I got my darks in, putting in my darks. But back to the whole essence of this whole entire video. Listen to me, you artists out there, you want to get better at doing plein air painting. I urge you to make a habit of doing a thumbnail sketch before you actually start doing your painting. So I did the line painting, did the line drawing to get down what I saw. But what I failed to do was, I got the darks in. That's very important that you do that. And doing a thumbnail helps you do that. But also when you do a thumbnail sketch, write down a few notes of what you're seeing. And I didn't do that because I didn't do a thumbnail drawing. So I'm looking at the scene and I'm saying to myself, yeah, I like this. Let's go for it. So I went for it. And then I'm working and working and working on the painting. And next thing you know, here's the tree trunk. And I'm like looking at it, just scratching my head, getting kind of frustrated because why is this not looking like the light that I'm seeing on the tree. You know, we understand logically that the brain, you perceive what you see things, and you like how would I put this in artist terms, but to help those who don't understand artist term to understand what I'm trying to say. You got positive shapes and negative shape. The negative shape is basically the shape, like this background would be the negative shape, but the positive shape will be the actual shape, like for instance this right here, of the shape of my shirt. But the color, the value is going to be different than the background, because the background is dark. My head going to be kind of, you know, in a certain shape or whatever, versus the opposite of around the background and so forth. Basically, what I'm trying to say, and I'm struggling to tell you, that your positive shape is going to be the silhouette of the actual object that you are trying to draw or paint, while the negative shape is going to be the thing around or behind the positive shape. That'd be your negative shape. So you get your darks in. That's the whole point of doing the value sketch. Well, it's more than that. It's to take notes of the color, and I didn't do that. And also get your shadows down. That's what I did. I got my shadows down. But what I failed to do is write down those critical information of just sit there, study the scene a little bit before jumping into it. And that's where I just struggled trying to understand what I was looking at. Now I've had several days, a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, to really think about what I had painted and why I struggled with getting that light down the way I wanted it. Well, it's because when I looked at that tree trunk, the tree trunk had a neutral or grayish color. So in other words, the colors at this time of the year are really muted, more muted at this time of year than it is in late spring and definitely summer. And what I mean by muted, the color, the chroma in the color was pretty much really low, very low. And but the temperature of the color, which is the warmth or the coolness of the color, this being in the fact of the scene of the object that I was painting was in light, it was warm. So what was throwing me off was that grayish low chroma, this muted or desaturated value that's in the tree trunk, and it just didn't turn out right. And that's kind of what you're seeing here. Is pretty much I'm getting to the point where I just decided I've had enough of this. I'm not going to show you the final detail. Yeah, I'm airing out my laundry as far as my painting here, but I hope you be encouraged, and I hope you've learned something from my mistake, so that when you decide you want to go do plein air painting, you'll know what to do and not repeat my mistake. God bless you. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Like what you just saw? Then hit the like button. Also, share it with others. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at the letter D Weaver Art. Thank you for watching. God bless you. See you next time.